Ash's Rubies podcast and live stream.
Do you think all girls think bald heads are handsome?
No, there's little people in my life that, okay, little people should not try to make fun of bigger people, especially like me. You know, what do you call it? Chirping. And they try to chirp, but they're not good at it. And so they're like, you're bald.
You're talking about the 6-year-old and the 4-year-old?
Yeah. And I'm like, and then I go hard to the hole, and they're just like,
you're mean.
They don't have the capacity. So you have to teach them not to step into certain arenas because they're not equipped. So I think it's good training and learning. But yeah. What was the question? I got my back up. I'll throw down with the 6-year-old. Makes me feel good. You know what doesn't make me feel good?
Anybody out there ever have that mean uncle?
I would. Yeah, you should. I'm not even going to defend myself.
Don't defend yourself, because those little children love you.
Hey,
they love it.
I'm getting sensitive to people. And so, no, I'm getting more aware of not asking questions, because I was looking at your hair and I was going to make a comment. And I'm like, I did that last night. I said to somebody, oh, you look young. Or I said, did you do something different with your hair? Because it makes you look really young. And then I'm like, yeah, but in that same comment, I'm saying they look old outside of, yeah. And yes. I'm like, why am I saying anything? Stop talking about people's appearances.
It's actually really true. We shouldn't. It's not good practice to comment about people's appearances. You corrected
yourself so hard right there. You shouldn't.
We should not should each other. Absolutely, we should not should each other.
That was really good. You're so mature.
It isn't good practice. And actually, the kindness that we can show each other by not commenting on physical appearances. And I mean, it's a tricky thing, because we think we're giving someone a compliment, and it's even like weight loss. We think, oh, wow, they've probably worked really hard towards a goal, but we have no idea whether they suffer from an eating disorder, or maybe we're just diagnosed with cancer, but they're not talking about it yet.
There's no real positive about commenting on looks.
Yes.
Unless it's your wife. I think there should be a little space for that.
There should be, especially when you say to me, are you wearing that out today?
I don't really say that ever. I talked about your pants today.
Is that what you're wearing?
No, because you bought baggy pants.
No. You didn't say
you're
that to
carpenter. You bought carpenter pants.
You didn't say it to me today, but you have said it to me, and it gives me
10 years
pause for thought. And it's like, why? Why are you asking me that?
No, I probably did say that.
And then you'll tell me why, and then I'll think, yeah, no, that's your opinion. I don't care. Or, I'll
typically say oh, wow, are you wearing that outside?
Yes, that's what you say.
Yeah. Because people will notice that cleavage, or wow.
It's helpful.
But I don't think
I don't always see everything the way you see it.
I don't think you're just oblivious sometimes.
Oblivious. So yay or nay to the carpenter pants?
I don't know. If you want to wear baggy pants.
I am sick and tired of skin tight jeans.
But they're stretchy skin tight jeans.
Yeah, but still.
You know the comment that I get the most about my appearance? Guess what it is?
Your beard.
No, I would say more than the beard. Oh, wow, have you lost weight? And I'm like, no.
Say that too long? Really?
I literally haven't lost weight in too long. I need to lose weight. But thank you for I've actually gained weight in COVID, and still it doesn't want to leave me.
Maybe the gray beard makes you look skinny.
Maybe it's the beard that makes me look
You
thinner,
only wear black t-shirts.
It's part of my diet plan.
All right,
what's your diet plan?
I don't have one. I do not. I am not going to subscribe to any kind of diet plan.
It's a lifestyle. Man in Black.
No, it's a trick of the culture and the media.
What?
Yes.
What is
Yes.
Dieting?
I don't even know what
you're talking about right now. What are you talking about?
Dieting is horrific.
Okay. You got almonds and figs right next to you.
I know. It's my breakfast. All right.
You know, the one thing that we haven't bought in, I don't even know how long.
Do you just want to
No,
chit chat or
cereal? When's the last time we bought a box of
I
cereal?
can't buy cereal.
Why?
I'll eat it all.
Yeah, but we don't eat cereal. Like, because I don't eat in the morning. I'm an intermittent faster.
I know you are.
Haters gonna hate.
No, you are You don't eat until. Anyway, today's thought for the day. Good morning.
Hey, Eleanor.
Welcome to our nonsense.
Okay, get the nonsense going.
Today's thought for the day. I am less self-centered. The world used to
Is
revolve.
that a declaration?
I am less self-centered.
I'm not self-centered.
It's best phrased to another person. Am I less self-centered? Anyway, don't answer that question right now. The world used to revolve around me at the center. I cared more about myself, my own needs and desires, my own pleasure, my own way, than I did about the whole rest of the world. What happened to me was more important than anything else I could think of. I was selfishly trying to be happy, and therefore I was unhappy most of the time. I have found that selfishly seeking pleasure does not bring true happiness. Thinking of myself all the time cut me off from the best in life. The fellowship taught me to care less about myself and more about the others. Am I less self-centered?
Oh, that was a question. Are you?
Meditation for the day.
Then 10 years ago, yes.
When something happens to upset you and you are discouraged, try to feel that life's difficulties and troubles are not intended to arrest your progress in the spiritual life, but to test your strength and to increase your determination to keep going. Whatever it is that must be met, you are either to overcome it or use it. Nothing should daunt you for long, nor should any difficulty entirely overcome or conquer you. God's strength will always be there, waiting for you to use it. Nothing can be too great to be overcome, or if not overcome, then used. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may know that there can be no failure with God. I pray that with his help, I may live a more victorious life.
Yeah, need his help every day. There's a lot of musts in there. There's a lot of musts in the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah.
Because everybody tries to like get away with it of like, oh, it's just suggestions. Yeah, it's suggestions to get an exact result, like a very precise result, and this is what you must do if you want this result. It's not a buffet. But what was my thought? I had a thought. If one of the principles that we adhere to in the spiritual life is to stay close to God and do his work well. And isn't that the crux of self-centeredness? Is like, if I'm not doing his work, then I'm doing my work. And then isn't my work consuming me? And I'm not really doing his work. I'm just focused on my work. I got to get it done. I got to punch a clock. That's a part of doing my will, my way, my work. And then adding, some volunteer to what I'm doing to make me appear less selfish. How do you get rid of selfishness? And
That sounds sassy this morning.
How do you get rid of selfishness is I think the key to the meditation. And then what kind of selfishness? Because do we get rid of all selfishness? The big book talks about the phrase, this selfishness is going to kill us. So what's the selfishness that actually is going to kill us? That would be the selfishness of playing God.
I wake up full of me every morning.
Yeah.
As you know,
I might have made
told me this morning. That's okay. It's true. People can speak truth to each other sometimes.
Then Evan's mom just popped on. Hi, Evan's mom. We appreciate Evan and you.
She should come hear Evan play.
Yeah.
At the end of the month.
I want
to hear it. I want to meet you.
I can only be rid of selfishness through the power of God, because my selfishness is rooted in fear. I'm driven by it. And the goal is to be guided by God's love and to be rid of self. And so what are you doing?
The dog.
Oh, the dog. Oh, the dog.
Sorry.
So there is a selfishness that I have to be rid of. I believe that we still have that battle of selfishness on a daily basis, but that specific type of selfishness will kill us. And that is us playing God.
Yeah.
So what's our prayer for today?
What's the less is more title?
Oh,
less of me.
Yeah.
Less of me.
Yeah. Less of me and more of God.
I pray that I may know that there can be no failure with God. I pray that with his help, I may live a more victorious life.
Victory over self, because that's where all of my problems come from. And it's a blanket statement, but I think it's true. All of my troubles are of my own making. There's going to be trouble out there, but I don't think any day wakes up. I don't think days wake up, but I don't think any day wakes up and says, it's a trouble day. I'm going to cause trouble today. Like, this is a trouble day. The day is the day. And the troubles come from within us. And so
it is a tough rut.
Tough rut. Well,
this one's hard for me today.
We gotta leave
sore
room.
And tired and headachy and
I prayed for you.
Full of self.
I prayed for you.
I know.
Yeah. Did it work?
Not
yet. Me praying worked, but it didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't achieve no headaches yet.
Not yet.
But maybe that's not the point.
Maybe the point isn't to have no headaches.
Maybe the point isn't to not have a headache.
I mean, I'm sure there's a way, with God's help, to wake up sore and pain and excited for the day and not go back to sleep.
Well, if I can be a little bit more excited, then you can be a little bit less excited.
If you could be a little bit less excited for every day.
It's the best day of my life. All right. Evan's mom, thank you for joining us. Her name's actually Sandra.
I'm grateful you wake up that way.
Thank you. And Eleanor,
hi, Sandra.
We'll see you guys later. Have a great day. And then we just reflect on how do I get less of me and more of God, and being directed by him, being employed by him, being loved by him. May you receive that today. Amen. Keep the peace. Be of good behavior. See you tomorrow.
Says the judge.
Enjoy.